Holy shit, her tits. Those are bigger than mine. What the fuck, bro? Holy shit.
Hey people, Seth here.
Hi, Seth. Hi, Seth. We missed you. We missed you, buddy.
Humanity. One day, we will inevitably reach the stars. And one
Okay, chat. I don't know if I'm... Okay, no, sorry. YouTube comments. I don't know if I'm mistaking this for Star Sector. So if I've seen this already, then I apologize. If I haven't seen it already, then fucking puggies.
day, we will inevitably reach other intelligent, sentient, yet utterly alien races.
While women classed as an alien race, excuse you, rude, fucking rude motherfucker. And Zed's making the fall, welcome in.
We will shake their many appendages, engage in trade, exchange ideas, and even attempt diplomacy. But we all know, inevitably, how this has to end.
Oh shit, okay, that escalated quickly. I mean, women are incompetent. What do you mean? No, we're not, shut up. And please tell you on YouTube about your content. Well, fantastic, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it, Exactly, women, fuck you, chat, fuck you.
Welcome to Endless Space 2. Endless Space 2 is a...
I was actually looking at my analytics before stream. It's 98% men. Like my YouTube is 98% men. And that's like, holy shit. I'm not complaining. I was just surprised it's that many people, that many guys that watch me. Like, holy shit. There's only like a few girlies that watch me. Holy
4X
god.
game, which, if you're not familiar with, stands for the 4 X's: expand, explore, and exterminate all xenomorphs before they do the same to you. Probably, most likely. I've played this turn-based sci-fi strategy intensely for the
But too many fucking hours. Holy shit, 200 hours,
better
bro.
part of a month, and before that, about 2 years, and I must confess, it's pretty damn good. Also, there is a story, and it is absolutely critical you understand the lore of this game. In the current job market, Endless Space historians are in extremely high demand, and
That's not a real job, is it? Please tell me this is a joke. That's not a real fucking job.
both starting salaries of about 300K. Most of the Fortune 500 companies hire at least 2 of them in order to understand what the fuck is going on. The story is told to you through wiki articles, the accuracy of which is questionable, because I've edited several articles and they still haven't caught me. In the universe of Endless Space 1 and 2, there is or was an incredibly advanced civilization called the Endless. What happened to the Endless? Well, there's less of them. The end.
Oh, okay. That seems pretty fucking cut and dry. The endless weren't so fucking endless after all. Yeah, right. We have Dark Souls historians, so maybe. Is it Endless Space 2? Bruh. It's not so endless in the big god people died,
Roll credits. But no, they went to space and they developed technology. They revolutionized the galaxy by creating dust. Dust is used as money in Endless Space 2, which it isn't. It's an autonomous cloud computing network of nanomachines that get smarter as the cloud gets bigger. They're capable of self-assembly, self-autonomy, and farming crypto tokens at rates never before.
Oh, we suck, you shit. No, not crypto. Not fucking I hate crypto so much. I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. I hate crypto bros. I genuinely fucking despise crypto bros with all my heart.
Foreseen in the known galaxy. However, they developed a little too hard when they figured out how to upload your soul. So half of them went on to live as immortal machines running on the 5G network. These were known as the
No, not the 5G. The 5G network chat is real, okay? The 5G. They're putting those 5G towers out. You know all the fucking insane conspiracy nuts who think like the 5G is like giving people autism and shit? I genuinely want to know how these people manage to function on like a daily basis. Because it seems like if you believe in stuff like that, you're just like incapable of thinking for yourself and incapable of living like a normal life. I never understood that. I never understood the 5G towers are evil. It's like, Jesus Christ, bro, chill out, chill out. I love crypto. Crypto, he's doing He's a good dog. Oh wait, jokes on them. I don't need 5G. I have mental issues.
Endless. The other half, known as the concrete endless, considered them an abomination because it's hard to consider a sentient laptop as intelligent life. Even harder when you find out it's still running Windows Vista. Unable to reconcile their differences, the endless decided to end each other. The virtuals unleashed bioweapons on the concrete sent malware to their mailbox, forcing them to run 3 billion instances of Bonzi Buddy. Needless to say, they
Heard fucking Bonsley Bunny since I was in like primary school. What the fuck? I don't actually remember that much. I do remember the voice it had though. The way that artificially voice. I remember that much. Do any of you guys remember fucking Bonsley Bunny? If so, you're old. Just saying you're old. I barely, and I wasn't old enough to like comprehend it, like really. But I remember the name and the fucking robot voice because it scared me as a kid. It really freaking scared me. No, I mean everyone thought asbestos. Oh wait, asbestos and AI was good, and ARM was at first too. So that is a fair point. That is a fair point. Pain King, thank you. Welcome in. How are you? I'm not old. Copium. Remember what? Never mind.
wiped
Never
each
mind.
other out. The endless came to an end, but many centuries later, other races figured out space travel, picking apart the ashes and remains of a civilization long forgotten. In the galaxy of the endless is where our story takes place. So, what do you do in Endless Space 2? Well, you
Let me guess. You explore space endlessly, right? That's what I would assume you do in endless space too, right? Right?
pick a
Question mark?
spacefaring civilization and you try to win. But what is victory?
Oh.
Victory can be
I was
anything.
kinda
Money,
right.
technology, intergalactic conquest, or even weaponizing the influence of e-girl streamers to absorb every
Not an e-girl. Before you fucking start, chat, I already know where your fucking mind's going. Before you fucking start, I'm not an e-girl. Shut the fuck up. Shut up! No, 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 I'm not. I'm not an ego. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. I'm not an ego. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your face. Shut it. Not. Usually you can't see, but my chat is just erupting with your ego. Look, Neffy, it's you. Look at you. Like, fuck you all. I hate you all. I hate all of you. I'm not an e-girl. Okay? I'm not an e-girl. I may have thigh-high fucking socks, but that doesn't make me an e-girl, okay? That doesn't make you an e-girl because you wear thigh-high socks all the time, okay? They're fashionable and they're fucking cute. That's why, okay? Leave me alone.
sentient race in the galaxy. Because, as we already know, a sentient brain is still capable of falling victim to becoming a simp. The path to victory is your own free choice.
Wait, does that mean that you're all simps then? Sorry, shrimps. Are you all shrimps then? Tons commission Eagle Neppy art? Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna commission e-girl Neffy art. That's not gonna happen. I'm not scared of that. It's never happening.
The game itself is very customizable, meaning there's no reason to pick any speed except fast, any galaxy besides ovoid, and if anyone dares pick a custom race, we are all going to collectively form a non-aggression pact and hunt you down. Starting off, you only have a single
That sounds really fucking harsh. Why? Why would you hunt them down just because they make a custom race? I don't get it. Is it like in Stellaris? Where you can make like really broken races? If so, then I understand. But it is just because they're doing not a default. That sounds kind of mean.
planet. Your home system is very modest, and you need to rapidly scale your operations if you hope to compete with the rest. To do so, you'll need to explore, expand, and colonize new systems. Exploration is very simple. You send an exploration vessel into the great unknown and watch as it dies to pirates. Before that happens,
Just like Stellaris. Just like fucking Stellaris, bro. You can make very broken races with custom. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, now someone's gonna do it. No, Rose, nobody's gonna commission eager art of me. You know what? I guarantee it. I guarantee that nobody's gonna commission eager art of me. I guarantee it. Nobody's gonna do that. So I'm not worried. I'm not fucking worried. I love Stellaris. I'm playing it at the moment. I know you do, lad. I know you do.
you'll want to find as many uncolonized systems as possible. On each planet, there's a chance of finding curiosities. These are the slow, pulsing rings you see
Very
on
sure.
display.
Very
to
sure.
explore curiosity, you need to send a probe. It's quite similar to the
You know what? I'll put a bet out, right, chat? I'll put a bet. If somebody does and then fucking at me on Twitter with it, I will fucking put it on my Twitter feed. I will put it on my Twitter feed. I have like, I think 16K on Twitter, so I will put it on Twitter. But it's not gonna happen, so I'm not worried. I'm not fucking
Probe
worried.
minigame from Mass Effect 2. If successful, the game will let you know, together with a small reward for finding it before anyone else. These can be anything from strategic or luxury resources, planetary anomalies, or even the start of a random quest line. The point of Curiosities is to try and guess which star systems are worth colonizing.
Wait, is that kind of where? Wait, hang on.
The point of Curiosities is to try
That is fucking.
and
Oh
guess
my
which
god,
star
bro.
systems are worth colonizing. In general, any system
look,
less
Mass
than 3
Effect.
planets is garbage. Any system with only cold planets is garbage. In fact, ask enough
Oh.
players and you'll find that every possible star system ever formed by the laws of physics is still garbage. Colonize them anyway,
Oh.
because I like the animation that plays each time you do so. There's actually an animation for every type of planet, which I didn't know, because who the
Yeah, that's
fuck
cool as fuck.
colonizes a gas giant as their first choice
Huh?
of planet?
Wait, you can colonize. There's no surface on a gas giant. It is just all gas, right? Except for the core of the planet. I think it's just majority gas, right? What the fuck?
It's like, where are we dropping, boys? Oh yeah, on the
Stadium.
burning gas giant. How are we meant to walk on a gas giant? Very carefully. Anyway, I'm losing track. You choose a star system, and you pick a more reasonable type of planet to be the base of your colony. Most factions can't settle a system immediately. They need to form an outpost, send colony support, and convince any other players contesting the system to cease their aggressive expansionism. You can do this through liberal policies, such as stealing their food supplies, or less liberal policies, also known as an interplanetary blockade.
I think about it like Cloud City from Star. Oh, look, the fucking gravitational fucking field of the gas giant is insane. You'd have to have like something extraordinarily powerful just to maintain like a certain fucking level within the gas giant atmosphere. Like they're like fucking they're I'm getting too caught up in this. Like, yeah,
with the
let's
sole
just go.
purpose of starving them to death. Typically, this is how you greet other players. Otherwise, you blast their ships out of orbit and you get sent a formal complaint, to which you respond accordingly. Diplomacy is an interesting concept.
We do have other things to take care of.
Holy shit, her tits. Those are bigger than mine. What the fuck, bro? Holy shit. Oh, sorry, that just jumped out at me immediately. Not the fact that she's a fucking lizard person, but those fucking... I thought I had big ones. Holy fuck.
These are diplomatic channels, not social media. Again? Are you just lonely?
Because, unlike many games of a similar nature,
No, listener. No, you're not just not a fucking lizard person.
diplomacy is a tangible resource. In fact, everything is a resource. If you want to condense down the Endless Space 2 experience, you're going to be spending hours of your life trying to increase the 5 colors: green, orange, yellow, blue, and purple. Respectively, these are food, industry, dust,
Which one's a bisexual color, chat? I'm waiting for that guy to have another crash out about bisexual lighting in a video game. Get him?
science, and influence, or FIDSI for short. These are the combined economic outputs of your systems. At the beginning, you don't have very much. You can't do very much, so you need more, a lot more. You need food to grow population. Population contributes to the economy and gives you different bonuses depending on the race of that population. But a planet's base output is pathetic, so you need to build improvements. To do that, you need industry, more production. But you can't have industry without research, and you can't have research without science.
Oh my god, I'm so confused. I'm so lost already. I'm so fucking lost already. Star Trek would think about that more than Star Wars. But she's hot. Is she though? She's a fucking lizard fucking alien person, bro. No, I'm good. Not bisexual lighting. No bisexual lighting in my games. I know, right? I know. Basically, she feeds into other in each. Wait, basically they feed into each other. Oh, for a minute I thought you were talking. I thought you were talking about her tits. I thought you were talking about her titties. You mean the fucking the research, the science, the economy, that stuff, right? Okay, I see you. Oh my god.
Besides unique variations, every faction follows the same unified tech tree. Supporting larger industry requires dust, a lot of dust. And if you're planning to go to war, exponentially more dust. To even make the formal declaration that you're going to erase someone off the face of the galaxy, you need influence. It is the most precious resource and represents your combined political power. The bigger your influence, the bigger your sphere of
Sorry, everyone. My dog was getting very anxious for some reason. I don't know why. Really, what's wrong? Relax, sweetheart.
influence. This game doesn't work on national borders. It works on raw, intergalactic peer pressure. Have enough influence, and you'll absorb everyone without even lifting a finger. Besides other players, there are all
Wait, so you can just absorb people because you're so influential without having to do like military shit? Is this like in Stellaris where you have like pre-FTL races and you can like absorb them into your empire if you like, I think like if you study them for so long or something?
also minor factions.
Did you know the Nigerians govern a sector of space occupied by several different humanoid species?
If we say yes, will you feed us?
One of those species.
I'm really sorry, but I never liked Star Trek. I never liked Star Trek at all. It's not the worst sci-fi that rolls to Stargate, but it's definitely not in the top tier. I could never believe it. You know when what's it called? When you can watch something and you can believe it. I could never do that with Star Trek. To me, all these look like really, really camp and really, really fake. Like I could never get into Star Trek. I know loads of people love Star Trek. I'm not shitting on it. I'm not shitting on Star Trek. I'm just saying I personally could never get into it. Legitimately, I could not. The new Star Trek films were good though. The Abrams ones. As somebody who's not a Star Trek fan, I like those. Those were believable. Those I actually enjoyed. Yeah, if you advance enough and encounter a primitive race, it becomes a god race complex. Interesting. What green silver, by the way?
Karens. They occupy just 10% of Nigerian space, but take up nearly 80% of the space in Nigerian prisons.
Maybe they commit more crimes.
These are civilizations that are advanced, yet not advanced enough to avoid a simulation. These are very diverse and can be anything from sentient jellyfish, reformed assassin droids looking for God, or even moving chunks of coral reef remotely piloted by a sentient supercomputer the size of a planet.
The Tyranids, but with coral? That actually sounds sick as... That sounds cool! That actually sounds fucking sick!
Which, in itself, was formed by random chance. Minor factions exist to be absorbed by other players. Why? Because you get a free system out of it and a unique racial trait. Never underestimate these, because a single good trait can win you the game. There's also pirates.
It's okay. Everybody finds me irresistible.
Pirates exist to occupy every system you ever like and reduce the overall quality of your time and space. Luckily, pirates are business-oriented and will not trouble you as long as you pay. Also, I like putting pirate marks on all of my friends' colonies. Consider it an indirect way of saying, maybe you should move. Now you've got the basics down. What
That's so mean, bro. That's so fucking mean. You're actually evil for that. Fuck you. Okay, hear me out. He is a smash. No, he's not. He's a freaking lizard monster too, a worse one than the other one. I cannot abide the J.J. Abrams Star Trek. I like the Rick Berman cut out Star Trek and the TNG movies, and I love Star Wars and Star Trek for different reasons. I don't know who Rick Berman is, I'm gonna be real, but all I know is that I enjoyed the J.J. Abrams films. I'm not saying they're the best, I'm not saying they're good, I'm just saying I enjoyed them. Personally, I enjoyed them. As a non-Star Trek fan, I enjoyed those films and only those films.
are you meant to do? You're meant to try, and you're meant to fail. Endless Space 2 gives you freedom. Freedom to fuck up and suffer the consequences. The tech tree is subdivided into 4 distinct categories: military, economy, science, and empire. Develop your military, and you get bigger guns. But you don't get the ships to mount them. You need to develop your empire for that. Then, you need a military-industrial complex to facilitate.
I was gonna say, what's stopping you from just taking straight into military, just going all out on military and then dominating? I guess that answers my question.
Facilitate the production of your armada, which forces you to tech economy, not only for developing your systems, but for supplying a constant stream of dust, because bankruptcy is not an option. For reference, one technology unlock is the difference between abject poverty and having the largest intergalactic trade company incorporated on your home system.
That seems broke as fuck though. One fucking
Why
research.
stop there? Get access to the galactic commodities market as well, because it's a biological requirement for me to speculate the stock market in every game I play. Do all that and realize you neglected science, which is a problem, because every single research you ever research makes every following research more expensive to research.
One of those tech trees, bro. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so
Endless
much.
Space 2 is a great galactic scale balancing act. Every action taken is counterbalanced by the opportunity cost of every action not taken. Here's an example. Let's say you found a nice system, but you can't colonize it because each type of planet requires the respect.
And this was looking cool too. This is looking interesting or cool. Research is everything. Yeah, I get that impression. I get that impression that, considering said what, one research thing is the difference between poverty and being rich. So, I understand.
Technology to touch ground on their surface. You might spend a bunch of turns teching towards that. As a result, you get a new system. However, your lack of tech leaves you oblivious to the contents. You later find out that ideal Mediterranean planet you picked is filled with dinosaurs. The water is made of mercury, and the atmosphere gives you cancer. If you pumped everything...
Wait, how did you not know that before you colonized it? You surely should have known there's like fucking radiation on the planet or something. I mean, there's always radiation, but like, you know, bad
To
time.
science and exploration, you would have found a much better system nearby. Because you explored the curiosities, you know there's plenty of strategic deposits without the risk of melanoma. Even the worst colony has great potential. Given a development plan, systems can compensate for deficiency using luxury. Low birth rate, spike the water with red sang. No production, use Jadonics. Do people still keep using the term war criminal in your presence? Despite the fact you've clarified multiple times that enemy civilians are indeed active combatants, bring out the hallucinogenic grapes. Given time, any problem can be solved. Given money, any problem can be solved instantaneously. I don't know exactly how we're going to terraform a planet in a single turn, but I know the next time I look, there better be a fucking jungle instead. There's a lot of ships in this.
Chill. Research that he produced Deep Space Nine First Strike show after somebody, the creator of Star Wars, died. JJ Star Trek is just what's Steno for Star Trek in name only. Okay, I understand you, Fez. I understand you hate it with a burning passion. All I'm saying is, I enjoyed it. I liked those films. I thought they were very good films. I'm not a Star Trek fan in general, like at all, but I thought they were good films. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. Probably small over-the-time exposure. Ulrich Berman also produced Star Trek. Okay. You should try the game one day. I probably will, because this is let's go. I'm always into space stuff. Space and spaceships and stuff. I fucking love that. I love. Again, like the UNSC fucking spaceship designs are like my favorite spaceships, and it's what got me into fucking sci-fi. It's not a war crime, just an oopsie daisy.
Unique to each faction. They're all fully customizable, limited only by the type and number of modules available. Primarily, you're going to use them.
How many fucking rockets do you need on a fucking warship, bro? I'm not gonna stop folks from enjoying them though. Yeah, that's why again, like I'm not saying that Star Trek is bad. I'm not shitting on it because I know it's popular and I know it popularized sci-fi and has a good legacy and all that. I'm just saying I enjoyed those films. That's all. Listener, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. But not EVE Online. EVE Online's different because I've seen the trailers for EVE Online and they make it look so fun and exciting. And I tried it one time and it was beyond boring. Like, so that's why I'm not playing EVE Online, because it is just a boring game. But the trailers are so fucking cool and they make it look so fun. And I love hearing the stories about how there were these massive, gigantic fucking fights in space. That's cool as shit. But that's like 1% of the entire game, bro.
To intimidate your enemies into submission, and to intimidate your friends into working a little harder on their friendship. Your only control over combat is the loadout, formation, and tactics used by your military. The rest is a simulation played out by the computer, where each time a ship...
Wait, so it's not even in real time? You just choose your formation and just like hope you... What the
explodes.
fuck?
You know the cinematic at the end of Diablo 2 where Tyrael throws his
No.
sword at the World Stone and it explodes into a billion chunks of wood? Yeah, that's exactly how every ship explodes in this game. Combat is very simple. There's different weapons which have different accuracies depending on the range of engagement. Flat cannons shred anything up close, including long-range ballistic missiles, but they bounce off armor. Lasers cut ships in half at mid-range, while beam weaponry works at every range. Unless they have shields, you can absolutely get away with filling every slot with a flat cannon, choosing the default tactics card, and still win every fight. Besides interplanetary combat,
What's
you
the
can also
point?
directly invade. This works on the same principle, which means
This looks cool. You can invade a planet. The biggest issue I have with Stellaris at the moment is like when you invade a planet, it's so boring. It's so beyond boring. You can't really do anything. You just have to keep like jumping like fucking troops on the planet's surface and hope you like overwhelm them. If they have something different than that, I'm interested.
still going to use the default tactics card, which just so happens to be preemptive orbital bombardment.
You sold me. You fucking sold me. Sold me. Preemptive orbital bombardment. Yes, please. Yes, fucking please, bro. She won't play with Solaris with me shaking my head. And I haven't touched Solaris in forever. I've kind of forgotten how to play Solaris, I'm gonna be real. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. But please update the fucking invasion. Please update them. Please update it. It's so boring just maximizing transports for so many fucking troops and then just dumping them on the surface and hoping you win. It's beyond boring. Let's do something like this where you can bombard. I know you can bombard a planet from orbit and destroy the infrastructure, but like that's boring too. Just make it more interesting, more engaging. That's what I want. I want something more engaging when I'm like trying to like take over a planet or invade a planet.
Many civilians will die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Your chance of success depends entirely on whether or not you have replaced your troops with a
Robots.
mobile suit Gundam. If you conquer a system, you can choose to either spare the population or take a massive hit to your public approval rating by re-educating and reintegrating the native population into the fucking soil, which
Okay. I was like, wait, reintegrating doesn't sound too. Okay.
is a good time and segue to talk about politics. In Endless Space 2, you have government, you have Senate, and you have an obligation to represent your people, which is why we have a dictatorship. Power to the masses is power to the upper classes, and any proletariat will see the wisdom of my words. Politics is all encompassing.
Okay, I see now. Okay, of course he goes dictatorship. The Imperial way, open bombardment. My biggest issue with Stellaris is the game mechanics breaking DLCs every month. Is it your rule not to talk about politics? Yes, I know, but it's being brought up in the video.
In Endless Space 2, any action you take, endorse, or sponsor will shift the political axis of your entire empire. As with real life, the opinions of your people are difficult to manage, their motivations difficult to guess. There's a total of 6 different party ideologies you can choose to support, each two a pair of polar opposites: religious and scientific, militarist.
Okay, so the religious one I just ignore completely. I'm gonna be real. I would just ignore completely.
Pacifist,
Pacifist and ecologicist I'd ignore as well. So far, the only ones I'd really pay attention to are the military.
logical, and industrial.
And industrial too. The military and industrial are the only ones I'd pay attention to if I played this like for real. Yeah, no politics here, chat. Ever heard of a space exploration sandbox shipbuilder space trading game on Steam called Avorion? I've never heard of that, but it sounds interesting, Silver. Mankind first and always, for the Emperor So many fucking Warhammer
On
nuts
top of
here.
that, you've got your government. This controls your party representation and how much corruption you can get away with. Democracy has the widest free party representation. It is also the most corrupt because I have no control over my elections. Republics and federations
Oh. Okay, Seth, shut up.
are generally more progressive, offering less representation and more opportunities to correct the result of any rigged election. Dictatorship completely removes the need for underhanded tactics and ensures that all voices are heard and represented
Sure, Seth. Sure, buddy.
by the
Sure.
single party I choose. Every political party holding office has representatives. These are not your average man. These are heroes recruited from the academy. But what is the academy? You know
I was literally about to ask what is the Academy,
how I
okay?
said dust is currency, and dust is essentially a cloud computing nanite swarm? Now,
Yeah?
imagine smoking it, because the Academy does exactly that. You're hiring nanite augmented crackheads to rule your empire. These
What the fuck, bro? Why are they high, though? Why do they have to be
are
high?
very diverse in both race and specialization. They each have their own unique and interesting backstory, except Scales. Scales is literally a giant bat that likes to eat zucchini. How is she qualified in any way to be my senator? I don't know. But the people love her. And who am I to say no to that smile? So, what's the
What smile? That was awful.
point of political parties? I'll tell you, it's called legislation, and legislation controls the focus of your empire. You can pass laws respective to each
I'm gonna be real. This is way too complex for me. This is way too complicated for me to understand. I'm like zoning out with this law
party
stuff.
you have in office. The leading political party also enacts their own automatic policy. Scientists let you research high-tech without unlocking it. Religion gives you the moral high ground to escalate a Cold War without legal consequence. Industrialism
It's about 10 minutes ago. Don't worry, Spinner. Don't worry. Complex is okay. Just ignore the needs of the people. You know what? Sure, I'll just ignore the needs of the people.
uses the economy to finance the economy by expanding the economy. How could ecology possibly compete? Well, by giving the public announcement that we don't exactly know how to live on a volcano. So let's do it anyway. Militarist rhetoric not only removes the political cost of war, it actively
Is it game? It is indeed a game. This is indeed a game.
encourages you to go to war with absolutely everyone. And finally, the pacifists can, at any time, without your consent, force you into a state of peace. Passing law costs influence, depending on the size of your empire. The longer a party stays in power, the more laws you have to choose from. For example, state-enforced eugenics and mandatory sterilization of other races who
The fuck? That escalated so quickly. What the fuck?
aren't your own is a relatively simple law to pass with minimal political experience.
Ow! How is that bro? What the fuck, bro?
Asking everyone to work overtime requires a level of finesse and eloquence only seen in the most Machiavellian of politicians. Unlike many 4X games, Endless Space 2 has quests. Most of these are faction-specific story missions with branching political options to suit your empire.
It's like Skyrim racism, but worse. Yeah, this is sounds awful, bro. We got from point A to point X in 5 minutes.
They're
True.
quite interesting. They give you something to do, and most of all, they give you permanent upgrades for the rest of the game. You also have multiplayer. How do you play multiplayer? It's quite simple.
I would if I had friends, but yeah.
You all connect to a game, you play for about 50 turns, you forget to make backups of your game, and then everyone collectively desynchronizes. Welcome to Endless Space 2 multiplayer. With all that covered, you've got a general idea of how to play Endless Space 2. Now, let's get to the fun stuff. The factions. There are currently 12 different races to choose. I'm gonna cover them all. The Soicals are a race of intellectuals. Despite this, they talk in a British accent. They're overdeveloped geckos that
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean despite that? What do you fucking mean despite that? What do you mean? Fuck out. Why are we getting fucking drive-bys again every set video? every single Seth video would get fucking drive-bys all the time, bro. Why? Fuck it off. Fuck off. Wait, he's right. He's not right. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut
Love
up.
science and hate personal health and safety. The less people know a technology, the faster
Fuck's sake.
Soicals can obtain it. If you want a fairly vanilla faction with an easy science victory, go play the Sophonity. Conversely,
Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
we have a Lumeris,
The
whose
fuck?
entire ethos, motivation, and philosophy can be crystallized in one word: money. For the Lumeris, no problem is too great, as long as you throw piles of money at it. They also have my favorite faction leader,
Commerce, baby.
Fuck's the weird fucking
lifeblood
lizard
of
lady.
this and any other galaxy.
who is probably responsible for every single trade cartel in the known galaxy, and arguably runs more of an economic crime syndicate than a legitimate
CIS type faction. Ayo, no, resist the fucking lizard lady
empire. But I don't care, because Big Titty Fish Mommy is going to buy the galaxy, and I'm gonna help her. If you
chat. So Seth is a simp for big titty fucking lizard fucking mommy. God, that's gross. That's so gross. Here comes the money. Let it roll. Money, money, money.
like making obscene amounts of cash, amphibious mommy milkers, or just winning the game by
Fuck
accident, play Lumeris. Imagine rampant over-industrialization and the fractured ecosystem that follows, given such dire conditions.
Who isn't? What? I mean, no, chat. You're down bad. Solid argument. What do you mean a solid argument? Okay, hear me out. Totally. You're all fucking hopeless, chat. You're all
What do you
hopeless.
think is the most reasonable course of action? You can A, put all your resources into ecological initiatives and repair
No.
the sorry state of your planet, or B,
Nah.
digitize yourself and become a gaming laptop. The Vodiani chose the second option. Even better, they've made a church
Ooh.
out of it. Belief is strength. Worship is
They look cool, bro. They look fucking sick.
endless, and heretics are nothing but essence for the harvest. Unlike other races, the Vodiani don't colonize.
And they have fucking pyramid shapes. Okay, alright. I think I might have found the one I like. These look cool as fuck,
They
bro.
travel, they land, and then they harvest. Then we have Horatio.
Bro, what is over that dome? What the actual fuck is over that dome, bro? Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! He's got an extra fucking skull on top of his skull. True, I love him. Neffy found her faction. Yeah, the Vides or whatever they're called. They look fucking cool as shit. They look cool as fuck. I like their vibe. Horatio Fivehead. He's got a lot on his mind. Cravers and Unfallen best factions. I'm sure we'll get to them. I haven't seen them yet. Horatio, baby. Okay.
Come to pry on the most stunning man in the galaxy.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him?
Again?
Originally a wealthy trillionaire, Horatio set out to find his own star system. Along the way, he also found extremely advanced cloning technology, so he made a billion copies of the most beautiful and gorgeous person to ever exist.
Wait. So his race is just clones of him? That's the entire race of people is just all clones of him? Horatio is true narcissist. I joined to see Conehead. I hate Horatio, so annoying. Not me. We are Horatio. That's just a bald VTuber. His entire faction is just him, yeah. That's really fucking clever on like a narrative front. Horrendous IRL though. That'd be horrendous. His race deaded? I don't think so, because he's his own race now. Wait, he's his own race.
Which was, of course, Horatio. And then Horatio thought to himself, what better than to fill the galaxy with beauty? What better than to fill the galaxy with Horatio.
Holy shit, yeah, they all
Horatio
him.
is concerned with pressing matters such as air conditioning. His government, accordingly, is an eco-fascist dictatorship.
Make Horatio great again.
Of course, there are other, less fortunate races than Horatio, but Horatio is not only handsome, he is also
No, he's not,
brilliant,
bro.
and thus he finds ways to integrate minority populations by splicing their genetics with Horatio.
Aw.
Yes, many of your less symmetrical friends and family may simply disappear, but know that their memory
What the
will live
fuck?
on inside Horatio. Horatio is a classic
That's fucked, bro. That is fucked. Oh, he gives the gift of Horatio. How is that a gift? He splices the genes of those he conquers until deluded. Jesus Christ,
case
bro.
of careful who you call ugly in high school, because he just might use the entire galaxy as a glorified eugenics program. The United Empire can be
Jesus
summarized in
Christ.
a single clip.
I'm doing my part.
Hell yeah, Starship Troopers, baby! Let's go, let's go.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
The United Empire is an imperialist, expansionist federation where
Okay, based. Based. Just gonna say that in video games,
the
based.
will of the Emperor is absolute. Any construction, any technology, any luxury he so desires, the Empire provides. For the Emperor does not ask, he commands. And the raw influence of his voice can make the impossible into reality. If you want to play not only the most industrious faction, but also the one that
Now this faction I can get behind. Oh look, the Emperor would join the Federation in space. I'm already in for the
generates the
Emperor.
most influence just by being industrious. Try the United Empire. Propaganda, patriotism,
Fuck yeah, bro.
and the greatest of military-industrial complexes await you. Enlist today, service guarantees citizenship. So far, everyone I covered at least have the option of diplomacy. But what if that's just not in your nature?
What do you sound like when you scream?
The Cravers
I'm gonna go out in a web chat and say these are like the Tyranid faction, right?
are fucking terrifying. As a leftover bioweapon made by the Virtual Endless, they only have one purpose: consume everything. Any planet with
Okay, yeah, they are the Tyranids. They are the Tyranids, but I guess techie with guns.
Cravers on it has a fixed life expectancy, because the Cravers will rip it, strip it, and tear it apart. And then they
Holy
move
shit.
on. There is no long-term plan, there is no sustainability, there is no choice but to consume you as well.
We are coming.
Trees. Do you know how fast a tree
I won't lie though, they seem kind of cool. The Cravers seem kind of fucking cool, not gonna lie. Horrific, but fucking cool. The design's really good as well. A lot of these alien designs are really fucking interesting.
moves? Not very fast. The Unfallen are a race of trees. They speak with a Scottish accent.
Aw.
Why do you pester the heart with your petty needs?
Much like the Scottish, trees are rooted to the ground. They don't do much, and their only way of winning the game is to ask you politely, do you know
Wait, that's true? Is that true? Please let me win the game, bro. Please, I'm Scottish, let me win the game.
how they colonize other planets? They need to slowly, delicately, without interruption, entwine them with celestial vines and
Not gonna lie, that sounds very cringe. It sounds very, like, unfun and cringe.
hope or pray that they didn't start next to Cravers. If you enjoy pressing and turn and being a vegetable, you'll enjoy playing the Unfallen. Imagine being an Oscar
Okay, yeah, no. I can safely say the Unfallen are not interesting at all. Sorry. So the people that like them, I care less. I think that's boring as shit.
Now, imagine evolving to the point where you're used as arena blood sports for the entertainment of an advanced, decadent civilization. Then, that civilization gets
Go riding an ostrich.
wiped out. You get your freedom and form a tribalistic society of samurai ostriches. Then, you accidentally stab your katana through a giant ship, and suddenly, you're a major faction. The Hisho were added with the Supremacy DLC, together with the
fuck?
main source of
Recipe trees, but space trees, they sound boring though. They sound boring. I don't want to sit there and peacefully ask to where, and I want to fight.
Tears and salt on the Endless Space 2 forums. Behemoths. Behemoths are multi-purpose capital-class ships. They can support the bureaucracy, plutocracy, or theocracy, accelerate genocide, accommodate homicide, extract resources in a remote situation, and
So they can do everything, basically. What the fuck? Why were you playing these
even
guys?
terraform planets for improved habitation. They can do anything. That's why they're insanely expensive and you get very few of them. But that's not why people got upset. They got
okay.
upset because the Behemoth is a precursor to something a little more concerning. A planet killer is morally dubious, leaves millions of grieving survivors, and generally causes public unrest. A system killer
Obliterate system. Fire projectile on a system, destroying its planets, plural. Improvements, populations, and orbital fleets also change the type of system. Okay, whatever. But a fucking solar system killer?
accelerates a megaton nuclear payload directly at the sun, causing it to expand into a red supergiant as the core collapses and begins to fuse hydrogen. In a single nanosecond,
Holy
all life in that
shit.
solar system is
Yeah, it's literally net contact. That is net contact. I might play these fucking samurai hostages. If that's what they get, holy fucking shit,
gonna
bro.
need some SPF 70 sunscreen. The Obliterator is a system killer which is made by upgrading a Behemoth, and prior to many updates and patches, had no effect on public relations. I found this incredibly entertaining. Because the missile actually has to travel to its destination, it often took several turns for enemy players to see the ball of light quickly approaching.
What do you do? You see that massive like projectile just like next turn is gonna hit your system? What do you do? What do you fucking do in that situation, bro? I think every faction gets them. Wait, then how is that on? How is that like balanced then? The ultimate BM? No, yeah, for real, for real. Everyone can get them. You pull out the power cord. No, yeah, I just alt tab and pull an Admiralty and just fucking alt tab. Just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Bye.
Their home system. At this point, you will notice something. The chat functionality, inside which you will see a stream of colorful messages calling you a number of racial slurs, after which the player will mysteriously disconnect and add you as a friend on Steam, even after
But bro got so upset he spaghetti. He got so upset he fucking spaghetti. The balance is everyone has potential access to it on. Oh, so is it more like a nuclear weapon kind of deal? Like if you don't do it, I won't do it kind of thing? Or just like we can all fuck each other over all the time? It's a race to get one. Oh no,
after
bro.
numerous nerfs, the Hisho stand tall. For the Hisho, combat isn't just about winning, it's about honor, which they call Kai because they're a race of weeaboo samurai chickens. The more honorable your actions, the more Kai you generate, the more obedient your empire. And if it ever falls too low, just remember, Aztec blood sacrifices are a great way of gaining popularity. Vaulters are the DLC race designed to completely invalidate the Sophons, because for Vaulters, location is no issue. We've got portals for that. Disconnected system with no clear star lane? Even better. The typical Vaulter player will usually fuck off to the four corners of a galaxy and quietly win a science victory before we can even find them. Also,
That's funny. That's funny as shit. They don't even take part in the whole fucking game. They just sit there and just research science, bro.
their mothership, the Argosy, can be used as a two-way portal. I very much enjoy parking outside an enemy system, warping in my Obliterator, and cooking them instantaneously. The Riftborn are Tetris blocks from another universe, which is currently overrun with super aids. In a last act of desperation, the Riftborn entered our universe. To them, it's a dystopian reality filled with all manner of squirming, wriggling creatures that piss and shit everywhere. From their perspective, they just took a one-way ticket to hell. However, they don't judge.
They look cool though. I like these guys, these robots.
They just want to survive. Unlike us, Riftborn aren't born. They're made in the construction queue. Otherwise, they work a lot like us, except in reverse. Terrestrial planet, I sleep. 1,000-degree lava planet with no trace of life? Real shit. Colonize immediately. Hey, it's a
Wait, yeah, they're robots. They wouldn't need like oxygen and like a nice climate and shit. They could live on like uninhabitable fucking hellholes. They look so cool. They do look fucking cool. Yeah, I like these. These
A
are
race
cool.
of abstract geometric polygons. Give them a break. Luckily, they can also break reality by compressing or dilating the flow of time. And if you've ever been to a college fraternity, you'll have no problem pronouncing their names. The second last DLC, Penumbra, introduced a controversial mechanic: hacking. It's a nice way to grab intel, sabotage enemy systems, and of course, accidentally turn a craver government into a pacifist dictatorship.
Wait, how? How do you do that? With are the Cravers just like driven by hunger and shit? Do they have governance?
With that, they also added the Umbral Choir. The Umbral Choir is an immaterial, intergalactic wraith with good intentions. Like a ghost in the machine, the Umbral Choir spreads by hacking absolutely everything.
Jokes aside, the art direction for this game, cults for real. No, yeah, so far, the majority of the aliens I've seen have all been cool. The only ones I don't really care for, the fucking green wizard banker people, I don't care for them. They look boring. Oh, and the trees. The design's cool, but the way that faction plays doesn't interest me at all. But everyone else looks fucking sick.
Every transmission is tapped, every system is compromised, and we have no trace of who did it, because the Umbral Choir doesn't want to be found. How do you fight something you can't see? How do you stop something that's already inside the wire? And if it's already inside the wire...
Fucking Bonzi buddy over there, fuck off. The art is fucking amazing, god. Yeah, I like it so far. A lot of the ship design look really cool.
Then how do you know it isn't inside you already? Honestly, they're extremely fun to play, especially when your friends mouse over a system and ask why half of their GDP keeps disappearing into the Craver Pension Fund. Finally, it's a good time to talk about the last DLC, Awakening, which adds the Nakalim, a fairly interesting religious faction that I personally enjoyed, but also adds the Academy as a separate AI-controlled faction. Now, let me tell you why that's a problem, because the leader of the Academy, bear with me, I don't know how to pronounce his name, because Isandir takes territory which he doesn't need away from players. He can
Wait, what? Huh? They just like take your fucking shit and go, that's mine now? What the fuck? Why do they all get drip? Not Isandir. What makes me buy the game was that the art. I saw how it looks by it and discovered it completely blind about the mechanics, lore, etc. And it was great. Well now, the Blood Raider faction Academy was broken. Interesting. So they could just take your systems away from you? That seems very bullshit. That seems that you can't fight them off or anything.
Also, enter your territory, destroy your fleets, and siege your planet.
Oh, okay, really you can't. Really you can't fight them.
But Lord forbid you manage to sink one of Isandir's ships, which, by the way, are stronger than any other faction. That's an act of aggression, and he's going to ask you to pay reparations.
Bro, you started it. You came into those systems and attacked them. What do you mean? You pay reparations? Fuck off. Academy was broken. The last DLC is broken. The faction snapped the game in half. Nephi, do you still have problems with the redeemed? I do, Spinner, I do.
All side note, if you're getting harassed and abused by Isandir and you want him to stop, you can't. Until you discover the location of the Academy, you can't even do diplomacy.
That's fucked. That's so fucked up. He's attacking your shit, but because you haven't found where he lives, you can't do diplomacy. Fuck off. Also, Aizen Studios, make a follow. Welcome in. The DLC is hated so much. Interesting.
Now, let's say you forgive all that. You're open-minded, and you're wondering, what's the point of a new academy?
I am once again asking for your financial support.
Every 10 turns, Isandir will ask for your most generous financial contribution to the Academy. The highest contributions will get their preferred position within the Academy. After another 10 turns,
I am once again asking for your
oh my fucking god, bro.
Support.
Also, he's been expertly programmed to forget any positive relations you had before, which may surprise you, since he'll go back to neutral and start attacking you. Better pay up.
Yo, okay, what the fuck is this? This seems just so fucking dumb and unnecessary, bro.
Because you can't contribute to the Academy until you've paid reparations. If you try to take his home system, he'll demand you give it back and pay reparations. Who the fuck made this shit? Oh, right.
You see now? Yeah, I completely get why this would be beyond fucking annoying as shit and kind of broke as fuck, yeah. Nah, fuck this, fuck
It's
this.
not even the same studio. They outsourced this.
I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all! Yeah!
All the other DLC up until Penumbra, fantastic. Love it. Awakening is about $13 you can spend to make the game worse. It's such garbage that even if I got it for free, I'd still ask for a refund. We could talk hours about strategy, metagame, and the eternal question we always return to. Is Endless Space 2 balanced? No, it is not. There are many mods to try and fix this, but ultimately, part of what makes this game so interesting is the element of randomness, forcing you to adapt and overcome the circumstances.
As for reparations indeed, always just pay reparations. How are you? I'm good, how are you?
To the best of your ability. There's many players out there who will constantly demand you remake the game, citing that they don't have an optimal 5-planet system adjacent to them and can't possibly compete. If you don't, they disconnect.
Get good.
The equivalent
Get
of
good,
this
scrub.
is being born on planet Earth to a middle-class family and immediately committing suicide to try and re-roll for better RNG. Because if I can't be born as the son of a wealthy Middle Eastern sheikh, I may as well not be born. Endless Space 2 is a wonderfully designed and beautifully made game with such a level of pace and intrigue that I actually bought a legal copy. I've played it for 2 years and I still keep coming back. It satisfies every tick box I ever wanted for a civilization game in space. It's enjoyable and relaxing both in single player and in multiplayer. You're probably going to desynchronize before anyone actually gets angry. I like the music and I enjoy amphibious mommy milkers. I give Endless
God, bro, chill. Chill on the lizard creature, chill.
Space 2 an extremely high score. I am also issuing a public fatwa against anyone responsible for the Awakening DLC. This time, there is no discount because my inside man had a talk with Sega. Their formal response? Fuck off. So I recommend.
That sounds about right for Sega. That sounds about right. They become irrelevant so fucking
waiting
hard.
for a sale, buying on discount, or using other legal methods of purchase that I am not yet aware of. As always, more content to come.
We can see satellites to sail the 7 seas. Interesting.
So stay tuned. I'm sorry for all the delays. Streaming really put me back. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild, generously funding and bankrolling.
That was good. That was good. This is another one that's going to be added to my fucking backlog of video games. This, I can already tell. I can already fucking tell. Like, I bought Overkill. I played a little bit of it last night. And it was good. It was interesting. But I don't know if I'm going to make... I don't ever want to save it for stream. I do like a total blind playthrough for stream. I literally tried it for like 5 minutes just to see if it worked. And it worked, so it's fine. I might get on stream though. Might. It depends. Depends if you guys want me to or not.